Okay, hiya Tracy.
Hey guys,
How
you
are
can
you?
take that picture off now.
Done.
Okay. All right, let's look at some other pictures then. Tracy, you want to share what you talked about in Las Vegas at the money show?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of just talked about a little bit about markets in general, a little bit about trading. We covered obviously FX and commodities, and a lot of talk about the metals. So silver and gold and platinum, obviously, because they've been on the move. So that's really in sum what it is. I hear that they did record it and film it, so hopefully we'll be able to get a copy of that so your listeners and subscribers can take a look at it.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we get a little bit more specific? Your view on the dollar after this pullback from 110. Pretty nice start if we're going to have a bear market in the dollar. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it looks like it's rolling over a little bit. Um, I think the administration would like that. They've said as much as they'd like a little bit of a weaker dollar. Um, the problem there is, tariffs. So that is always kind of a dollar positive. Um,
Okay.
but again, the administration would like to see a little bit of a weaker dollar. So we'll see.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of polar opposite impact market impact. So um, would you use tariff dollar strength to sell into? That's kind of what I've been doing. Anytime there's a tariff announcement, sell
Yeah, I think,
dollar strength. It was pretty
yeah,
tough to do it after the first announcement. I mean, go back to the,
right.
that
I
was
think
only,
it seems like every new
yeah,
announcement is giving like it's a little bit less of a reaction, like law of diminishing returns. Like the first tariff announcement, we saw a
well, it's
huge move in the
this,
dollar,
yeah,
right? And
right
then
there.
each subsequent announcement, we've kind of had less of a move.
Well, do you think that the market might be just not mindful enough that tariffs, the next part of tariffs could be retaliation? And that's where you could get market reactions, not just what we do, but how the tit for tat that starts after it.
Well, the problem is that really he's doing reciprocal tariffs. So whatever, um, say the EU has on, whatever, or Germany, we'll take for example, has on the US is going to reciprocate that same tariff. And if you look at a lot of, if you look at the tariffs, the EU has significantly higher tariffs on the US than the US has on the EU. And I've tweeted out that chart before. So we'll have to see. I mean, I don't think that they really want to escalate this so that, we have 100% tariffs on each other. And so if they raise their tariffs, obviously we'd raise ours, and then it just becomes uh, very dangerous, I think.
Okay. Do you think with what's happening geo wise as far as the relationship between Europe and the U.S. under the Trump administration is strained is, I think, a light word
I think,
because of Ukraine. Do you
obviously.
do you think that this opens a door for Europe to be looking for new friends like China?
Well, I think that we have seen them kind of strengthen their relationship with China, but again, you kind of have to, but that relationship is strained too because of the automobile market, right? Because
Okay,
China's flooding the EU
Europe
with
too. Yeah,
EVs. So um, I think I
yeah,
think
complicated. Everything.
right.
It's
I mean,
almost it's almost like a male-female relationship. Very complicated.
it's
What do you think?
complicated. It's
Yeah,
complicated. I
yeah,
mean, but we've seen, complicated relationships all across the globe, right? So,
yeah, yeah. Well, why don't we move to, really something that you really was your specialty. You branched out, but where are you at in crude? Do you think the $70 level is going to hold? Do you think we've already bottomed here in crude?
I don't know.
What's
I
your
think again, last time I was on, I said I think, crude's going to be rather range bound and except for that, kind of that spike in January, which was
yeah,
geopolitically motivated, we've been kind of range bound. I've said between 70 and 80. Could we make a further move down in the dollar? Yeah, but I think, I think you're going to get bought. You're still going to see it get bought between 68 and 70. So I think we've
okay,
found somewhat of a floor just because of the fundamentals of the market. I mean, the market is very tight right now. We have the lowest global inventories we've ever had. I definitely think that shale has topped out, not every basin, but if you take it as a whole, I think you'll still see growth in the Permian, but I think other basins have kind of topped out, and we'll start to see production roll over going forward because, as I said many, many times, drill baby drill is just not happening. And if you look at the new energy policy put forth by Chris Wright, our new energy secretary, his 9 pillars his 9 pillar energy plan, let me say, mentions nothing about drill baby drill. It's more about expanding nuclear and LNG.
okay, okay. So, the battle between the Fed and the administration over rates, a lot of it is predicated on, people assuming that drill baby drill is going to work and he's going to be able to drive prices down. So uh,
The
he may not
problem,
be able to deliver on that promise either.
yeah,
Eggs and oil.
I mean, the problem is that once you start, if you're holding, 765 or lower, you're going to see production come offline even more because shale
Yeah.
break evens are 65. And so, low prices are the cure for low prices. If we stayed in that area for too long, then you're going to see production come off and then you'll probably see an energy spike. And you really don't want that to happen. I mean, really, for traders, we're kind of in a range. It's not that much fun, but in
If you're
reality,
making money, it doesn't matter if it's in a range or not, if you can trade the
yeah.
range, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think that's fine as far as economies are concerned. I think we're at a good price for oil. It's not too low, it's not too high. So, if we stay range bound here, I think it's kind of good for everybody.
Okay. Do you, as far as your view on the dollar, bearish dollar, do you have a favorite fiat? Would it be euro? Would it be the commodity currencies like Canada
I've
or
been I've
Aussie?
I've been watching Canadian dollar, obviously, probably more than anything else, as it relates to tariffs and oil, et cetera.
Right,
Right.
right,
Um,
right.
so, we saw it pull back. Well, I these charts always freak me out because I look at commodity. I look at the futures, which is
Oh
the
yeah, the other way around.
opposite.
Turn them
uh,
upside down. Uh,
exactly. So we had that spike. It's come off. It's strengthened a little bit. I
yeah,
mean, it was looking like it was going to get real ugly there for a little bit, but
yeah. Didn't stay. Yeah, that was the same day dollar turned. Everything kind of turned that day. So you think you like Canada for continuing to strengthen?
a little bit. I don't expect like I don't expect a whirlwind for this, like a huge move again. But I think in your chart it's shortable.
Okay. All right. How about you're talking about platinum? Uh, uh,
I love platinum. We had a good bounce today, a nice bounce today. I still think this chart looks very bullish. It's very range bound. Remember last time I was on, I always said you can always buy, 900 or lower for like a move back to 1,000. That's all it's been doing. I mean, it's been crazy,
Yeah.
but I think we will break out this year above that, old high at like 1,100.
Okay. Do you see anything like the gold platinum ratio? I remember when platinum traded at $1,000 premium to gold.
Yeah, I know,
So
crazy.
yeah, yeah. So
So,
could it narrow, have some kind of mean reversion like the
I
gold?
could, I mean, I think it could. I mean, I think we could see 1,400 at some point
Okay,
this year or next year.
it's a nice
But
move.
yeah,
Okay. All right. Are there stocks that I know natural gas, you were positive natural gas last time we talked.
Yeah,
Is it
positive midstream. So that would be storage and transportation. So I think the pipelines look really good. Since we've talked, they've made a really nice move. If you look at,
yeah.
say, EQT or ET, for example,
Oh, I was wondering what EQT was because I probably put it up because of your last
probably.
interview, and it did have a great run. I
Uh,
wouldn't be long now, but um,
yeah, I
yeah,
probably wouldn't chase it at this level, but
yeah,
I think it's viable on pullbacks for sure.
okay. So natural gas, that's a theme. Dollar, you have any view on risk? Here we are at challenging new highs in S&Ps. You have any kind of view on risk, or you leave that to Andy?
Uh, actually, I'm not with them anymore. So,
Oh, okay. So you don't leave it to him. Okay.
no, but I think, I mean, over time, the market always goes up, right? I mean, it
Yeah.
just, so, I think, I, I, I don't really have any view here. Do I think it can go higher? Yes, I think it can go higher. How much? I don't know. But,
Okay.
I think anytime you see a major pullback, you're going to have buyers come in. I mean,
Okay.
it's just over time, it's, left to right.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see if Isaac Newton has his turn sometime here in the spring.
So
Some
yeah, we'll
people are
see. I mean,
talking about some
some
people are
people,
talking about a growth scare in April.
I've heard
Warren
that too, and some
Warren
people,
Pies interviewed Warren Pies. He's talking about a growth scare. You
yep,
see that
he is.
happening?
We could have because of tariffs, and that would make sense.
Yeah.
And Trump said he doesn't really care about the market right now, for example.
Yeah, so he's prep people.
So
He even said there will be pain from the tariffs. There'll
right,
be some pain. So people are using the old playbook that like Trump is a Paul put because he doesn't want to see the market go down. And you nailed it. He's already prepping the ground for uh, that to
right,
happen, right?
exactly.
So anyway, anything else you want to cover that I haven't thought of on a Friday
Silver.
morning?
Let's look at silver really quick. I love silver.
Okay, there you go. Are you a little disappointed it hasn't made new highs with
No,
gold?
I think it's just a matter of time though, because if you look at a chart, and I posted it yesterday, I believe, um, every time you have a gold chart, silver kind of lags it, but it it makes a much bigger move. So I think it's really possible that, I think, silver's kind of tried that, 35 area. I think if we make it over that, then, I would
Oh, sure.
expect 36 and then 40 really quickly if it gets above
How,
36.
how about 27 and a half first?
No.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I mean, that's what makes markets. It it may not. Gold silver ratio could be a way to play it, right? We topped last week. I know some guys looking for 94, another push, but if you're right about silver catch-up, the ratio should start to
Drop.
drop. Yeah, that's I know some people that think it's a lifetime type of opportunity that's going to mean revert to 50 or 40. So, um,
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely can see that happening. I mean, the way I'm playing it is in the minors, but
what do you, okay, what are you in silver miners?
Mhm.
Okay, give me one.
I have AG.
Okay, I know AG. I already have that. Okay, AG um
AG's
has
holding
been,
that like
yeah, I
bucket.
know it pulled back pretty good before yesterday. So you like AG, it's putting in a good week this week.
Yeah, I mean, so far that $5 area has been nice support.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
we just need to
Do you
get
like any of the little ones like Endeavor is not testing the lows. Fortuna is off the
Fortuna.
lows.
Yep, I've got Fortuna too.
Or how about if you're not a due diligence person, just going with SILG,
Yeah.
J. Yeah,
Yep,
that, okay.
that works
All,
too.
all right. So we have someone, Tracy likes the color of my hair. And so, I'm not going to frost it or put any black in it and try and look 55, 60. Anyway, Tracy, Silver Bull, Dollar Bear, range bound in WTI,
And
constructive, and what?
I'm platinum bull.
Platinum.
So,
And
but I
and if
think it's, I'm not trying,
you like the
act,
white stuff, you like
I'm
the
act,
white stuff.
I do. I'm actively trading platinum. So, but I'm not trying to short it at all. So I'm just a buyer on
Buying dips.
tips. Yep.
How are spreads on it?
So it's not bad. I mean, platinum's very tradable.
Okay. I just want,
And you can always trade the ETF too, which is PPLT.
okay. Yeah, it looks, if I go to like a 5 minute chart and I start seeing dots, I won't trade it. So, I mean, there are stocks like that to trade in. Some of the miners trade like that, where it's almost like dots. So, um,
Yeah, no,
you know,
platinum is very, very liquid.
see what I
Never
mean?
had a problem. Yep.
Dots, some dots, not many. And these are pretty liquid. So you can imagine the tertiary, the micro caps are in silver right now.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
anyway, yeah, do your due diligence because,
for
you
sure.
could be right about the direction of silver and pick the wrong miner. I'm
For
only saying it
sure.
because I've been there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So appreciate you sharing all this valuable stuff with us today, Trace.
Absolutely. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having me on, as always.
Yeah. Sorry, I, got the date wrong. And
Oh, I'm good.
thanks for your flexibility and glad you met our chief. And I hope
Yes.
you have a great 2025.
You too, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so
Yeah.
much. Everybody, be safe out there and have a good Friday.
See you in the spring. You know what? You didn't even have to move from Canada since they're going to be the 51st state anyway.
Well, I'm happy here in
All
Florida.
right. I think it's probably kind of an angry atmosphere in Canada right now towards
Yeah,
America.
I've heard.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, surf's up, Trace.
All
I'll see you.
right.
I'll
Have a
see you
good day.
later.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks.
Follow Tracy on X at
Oh
Shy
yeah, I have a
Girl.
new announcement.
Oh, do it.
I am now the senior economist for NinjaTrader Live. So
Oh,
look forward
nice.
to that. We are starting a new show. So that will launch on March 17th. And I will be hosting a morning show.
All right. Well, good luck on that as well, Trace.
All right.
All right. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Tracy Shuchart, everybody at Shy Girl. Everyone have a great weekend and do your work. And remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Hey traders, this is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like these videos, share them, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the content that we provide here for free. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.